This is it then. You've tuned into All the W's at theraces.com, and for the final time in 2007 we preview the Breeders' Cup. It's the big one of the night, the Classic. Gorgeous George, of course, goes for Europe, trying to do better than he did 12 months ago when he finished an honourable 6th. Let's have a look at the stats for the Classic. Classic stats, Barry.
Well, in the early days, this race tended to have 8 and 9 runners, but field's recently been full. We're back to 9 on Saturday. Longest price winner, R. Kong. Who can forget that
fantastic
one? Santa Anita, 133.6 to 1. Easy Goer, 2's-on favourite, beaten by Sunday Silence in 89. The only horse to lose as odds-on favourite in 2 divisions of the Breeders' Cup, Easy Goer. Median price, the winner's about just short of 7 to 1. The average much higher because of R. Kong's influence. You lose money at about the average takeout if you back the favourites, and lose even more if you follow the odds-on shots.
We can have a look at the form guide, and just a reminder before we do that, this race, for all it's about talent, it's about grinding as well. See which one of these you think could be the best grinder.
Bobby throws in the towel. Political Forces third. And here's that showdown. Lawyer Ron and Curlin with 1 furlong to go in the Jockey Club Gold Cup. It's Lawyer Ron fully extended. Curlin running his heart out today. Down to the finish. Lawyer Ron. Curlin coming with those giant strides to defeat Lawyer Ron. Curlin wins by a head.
To the stretch, hard spun with Mario Pino. Here comes Burrell and Street Sense. Hard spun still has him. He has him by a half length. On the outside, Street Sense, he can't make up the ground. Hard spun under Mario Pino will upset the Derby winner, Street Sense. Hard spun does it.
Has the length of the stretch to get by Tasty Bill. Tasty Bill's in front by a head, and now Any Given Saturday's in front. Any Given Saturday is the leader. Tasty Bill is second, now 2 lengths behind. And Helsinki is third, and Awesome Twist is fourth. And they're coming down to the finish, and Any Given Saturday delivers. Any Given Saturday.
So we have a look at the prices. Lawyer Ron and Curlin have served up some tremendous matches. Lawyer Ron, probably the more naturally speeded of the two. Curlin, though, is the Tisnow in the lineup, the grinder. Street Sense at 4 to 1. Street Sense, obviously a terrific racehorse in his own right. Only Sunday Silence and Unbridled, the latter, of course, also trained by Carl Natska, have won the Kentucky Derby and the Breeders' Cup Classic in the same season. Any Given Saturday, well, of course, Darley will assume ownership following the 2007 Breeders' Cup at 4 to 1. It's 9 to 1 and bigger, including, of course, Gorgeous George, the horse we love. Oh so talented, oh so quirky, the best looking racehorse for me in the world, Jason. But you don't win races on looks. We know he's got the talent. Has he got, though, the mental physique and ability to win this? Is he grinding enough?
You made a fantastic point. When have you last seen a classic Breeders' Cup Classic winner come round and win on the bridle, basically? I think it's all going to be about positioning as far as George is concerned. He's going to want to be out of the kickback, and he's going to need to be travelling, and I'm afraid that doesn't always happen in the hustle and bustle of a race of this nature. It is a cracking lineup, isn't it? You know, Street Sense, we've seen him training in the mornings. He's looking real aggressive. Curlin, as you mentioned, he's a right old grinder. He's a giant as well. Great big bull. But for me, all right, he may not be as robust, but Any Given Saturday for me, he's 1 from 1 around the track here at Monmouth. He's a little bit more nimble than most of his colleagues in the lineup, and I think that Garrett Gomez and Todd Pletcher are going to lift the Classic.
Any Given Saturday, then, trying to find or become the first horse at the age of 3 to win the Haskell and the Breeders' Cup Classic at that age. What about Curlin, Barry? Ali Sheba and Sunday Silence are the only Preakness Stakes winners to notch a Breeders' Cup Classic. Is this horse as good as those?
I think he's got bags of talent. He's huge, as you could see in the stride on him there. The one downside for him at Monmouth is he had his one recent defeat there, a reasonably shocking run, but that was off a bit of a layoff, and I don't think he was given too hard a time there. Certainly didn't get past hard spun on that occasion, and didn't get to Any Given Saturday. The other doubt is how much that last run took out of him, because it really did take him a long time to get going. I think he's the most talented horse in the field, and I hope he wins, but it's a really, really tough, it's a classic.
Yeah, it really is a classic Classic. Let's confirm the selections then for the big one of the night as far as prize money is concerned. Any given Saturday for the Weaver Shark. Barry Faulkner going for the giant that is curling.